Welcome back to JB Reviews. I have a 2015 Ford F250 Lariat King Wrench, and we're gonna test this truck to see how the fuel economy is. We're also gonna check out the exhaust brake and acceleration. Let's go ahead and get down the road. So this engine has 82,000 miles on it, and let's just face it, this truck has crazy numbers. 440 horsepower, 860 pound-feet of torque, 6-speed transmission. They didn't go to a 10-speed until 2020. So let's go ahead and hear how it sounds. You ready for this? Let's go. Here we go. This truck is loud, by the way, and it's because of these tires. I don't normally buy these type of knobby tires, like the trail grapplers. They're pretty low on tread too, so that's another reason why they're a little bit louder. But yeah, you can clearly hear them inside. They do look good, but the most aggressive tire I've ever gotten is the ridge grapplers. And that's probably the most aggressive I'd go because these are loud. Now, the air conditioning here, it's pretty chilly. It does have AC seats, as they call it, air conditioned seats. Let's see how well they work. When you accelerate, you can't tell that this truck has 80,000 miles. Like, it feels strong. But man, these tires are loud, guys. Oof, they're loud. You can always have the dealership change these tires off and get you new ones, and they can just include them into the price if you plan on financing the truck. But at 70 miles an hour, let's see how loud. Like, wow. I'm sure you guys can hear that too. It's loud. Yeah, 71. Normally it's like around like 64. By the window, 75. Out back, 70. Wow, that is the worst. And again, I don't think it's the truck, it's the tires. But steering wheel is, I mean, it's going straight. It's not wobbling or anything like that. It's just these tires just need to be replaced. But they look good though. I'm actually shocked by the RPMs. At 70 miles an hour, we're about 1,500. Now let's kind of get up to 75. Yeah, we're still a good bit under 2,000. So even if we get to 80, wow, you can feel the torque too. Yeah, we're still under 2,000 RPMs, and that's with that 6-speed transmission too. Yeah, this truck is definitely stiffer compared to the newer pickups out today. Like, it's not terrible, but when you hit bumps, like, if I do have a chance to drive it in the city, I'll try to see if I can give you guys my impressions, but it does feel a little bit stiffer. The interior inside this pickup truck is just, I love this design. Like, I wish that they would continue this on. I love tan, and I mean, I guess this is the King Wrench, so they do still have something like this. But yeah, I just like the overall feel of this truck. Like that darker wood right there. It's like old school now. Like, this used to be like my favorite stuff, and now it's kind of old and chintzy today. So the front gross axle rating is 5,600 pounds. The rear is 6,100 pounds. I think it's 6,340 for the F250s currently. 10,000 pound gross fuel weight rating. And these wheels are 20 by 8 too, so that's pretty good. I like to see 8.5, but 8's pretty decent. And 1,959 pounds of payload capacity. So we're pretty much at the midpoint here. One thing I noticed with these tires, when you're going at about 60 to 55 miles an hour, the noise isn't as bad, but once you get over 65, it is, yeah, they're loud. I mean, there's not a lot of creaks and rattles inside the interior. Like, you're probably just hearing my water bottles here. But yeah, this truck is solid. I mean, if you're towing a, you know, 8,000, 10,000 pound travel trailer, or if you do have a gooseneck or a horse trailer, I mean, this truck could probably do the job. I mean, I wish it had more payload capacity, but you know, that's why you get an F350 if you need to tow heavy like that. But you could probably get away with a smaller horse trailer with this thing, or a smaller gooseneck trailer. But fifth wheels, no, you can't tow with this truck because it just doesn't have enough payload capacity. But we're at currently 12.7 mpg, and we've used, oh, that's awesome, we've used 0.4 gallons of fuel. That's with the acceleration, by the way, too. I think I like these mirrors a lot too, by the way. Here's the other side. Mirrors have great visibility. Out the back, that window seems pretty tall too. What do you guys think? It seems bigger. Well, you know, it's closer. That's what it is. It's a little bit closer because this cab is smaller. So those are the pros and cons to having those bigger cabs is, you know, I have better visibility out that back window. The brakes, oh wow, these brakes are amazing. Wow. Now, you know what? We have to test out the exhaust brake. So I just turned it on. So back in 2015, they only had on and off. So probably in 2017, they added, you know, on and then automatic. So I don't think I've felt anything happening there. Let's try one more time. Okay, there it is. It works. Let's see. I feel like you have to be going like 65 or so. Let's get up to about 65. It's definitely intermittent. Let's put it in tow haul mode. Tap the brakes. There it is. Look at that. Look at that downshift. Oh yeah. It's definitely not strong. The exhaust brake in tow haul mode is not strong by any means, but it does work. I can definitely feel, you know, something pulling, but it's no Cummins, as I always say. Something to consider: the wrench hand brush guard on the front and these more aggressive tires are going to affect fuel economy. I mean, this truck, you know, if it was deleted, although that's illegal, I feel like I have to say that now so I don't get sued or get in trouble. I feel as though you could probably get another 3 mpg. I know a lot of guys say, oh, I got 8 or 9 miles per gallon. That's not true. I've talked to guys who've actually done it, and they said you can get about 3 mpg better for the most part, across the board, really. Even towing, if you're getting 8, you can probably get closer to 10 to 11. And that's because, you know, this emissions stuff that they have, like the DPF and the SCR, those things are just choking up, you know, this truck, so it creates back pressure. And I mean, right now I'm getting 13.8, and that's really good, by the way. Like, I want you guys to understand, like, I didn't expect this truck to get 15. Actually, no, that's not true. This truck has 82,000 miles. I'm so used to doing new trucks that, like, I always expect them to do about, you know, 16, 17. Now they have higher gearing out back. I don't know what this truck is. I looked it up online and I saw 373. Now that could be for the gas trucks, and they have a 330. Actually, you know what? I can find out because it should be on the sticker here. So I'll put it in the video for you guys. I completely forgot about that. So yeah, I think this truck has that, but yeah, that's how you would be able to know. And I love that Ford does that, because the other two don't really give you that axle ratio to look up. Although I will say GM is pretty easy. They either do 373 or 342 for the 2020 Plus, and I think they did 373s in the past. Well, no, they did 410s in the past on the gas trucks, and they did 373s I think on the diesel. So this is a great pickup for someone. I mean, even for a teenager who might want a really nice. This might be too nice for a teenager though. I don't know if I'd buy this for my son if he wanted a if he wanted a diesel truck. I don't know about that. This might be too nice for a teenager. Maybe if you're getting straight A's, you have a scholarship, full ride, then you could get something like this. I didn't go to college, so yeah, I think that'd be worth it for a kid if they work that hard. But yeah, this is a nice truck. Like, I have been really debating on going back in time and buying older trucks and stop buying newer ones. But you have to understand, these trucks do come with their issues. And we're almost back at the dealership. I might go a little bit further. How about that? I'll go another, maybe we'll do like a 20-minute solid drive. Let's do that. And then I'll check back in a second. And here we are. 16.1, 18.1 miles driven, 21 minutes. 16 ain't bad when you consider this ranch hand brush guard and these more knobbier tires. These tires, they're on their way out too. They have like another 10,000 miles in them. But in my opinion, I think it could have gotten maybe 2 mpg better if it had less aggressive tires and this brush guard. So I'm happy with the performance. 860 pound-feet of torque, that's a lot. 440 horsepower, that's still more than what Ram has for 2023 Ram trucks. I mean, come on. And this truck is 8 years older. Holy smokes. That's the beauty of those V8s. They can make a lot of horsepower. But I hope you guys liked the video. Special shout out again to Jerry Seiner. This truck is available and it only has 82,000 miles, so you're not gonna really find these types of trucks often. You know, so be sure to check these guys out. See you guys soon.